The man was observing a satellite, when suddenly, a neighboring country's machine appeared, extended its robotic arm, and directly cut off the satellite's wings. The general flew into a rage, ordering another satellite to be launched to teach them a lesson. But when he pressed the button, he realized the wires had been cut. Luckily, a scientist pressed the backup switch, and the rocket successfully took off. Yet during its flight, the command center's screen suddenly went black. The general asked nervously, "Are we under attack?" A second later, the feed came back, and the satellite had entered orbit. However, the general soon discovered something worse. The flag he had planted on the moon years ago had been knocked over by the enemy's machine. The atmosphere in the control room turned heavy, while the astronauts on the moon were still celebrating victory. The general quickly convened an emergency meeting, and they unanimously decided to destroy the enemy's base. The astronauts received their orders and set off. On the way, they encountered the neighboring country's astronauts, who greeted them warmly. The soldiers froze for a moment, then hurriedly hid their sabotage tools. When they arrived at the enemy's lunar base, they found it completely empty, so they began smashing things at random. On the way back, they ran into the same astronauts again, who still waved at them cheerfully. This only deepened the soldiers' guilt, but when they returned to their own base, they were met with ruins. Their base had already been destroyed.